Howdy, y'all. Today we'll be going over Citigroup stock. Let's get to it. Alrighty, we've had a wonderful year in Citigroup. I've absolutely loved being in the stock because I'm up a lot. I'm very happy with it, up almost 60% cost basis wise. I've been selling shares. I'm going to bring it down some. We're going to go ahead and look at the 20-day, 1 hour, and even the past 20 days, we're up a good amount. S&P 500's hitting another record high. We'll go 6 months. Look at this. It's looking great, or 180 days, excuse me. We want to go that way. Almost 6 months, give or take a few days. But we're hitting a little bit of a ceiling here, and it's kind of losing some steam. And volume was out here, less volume in here. Yes, we're having volume on good and bad days, but compared to about 4.5 months ago, we have a lot less volume. We can see this general area right here. Look at all this volume. Over here, not as much. Our big days in the last 2 months are getting close to medium days of about 5 months ago. And I believe it's losing some steam. There's still some great reviews on Citigroup stock. Analysts are still pumping it up, but I'm just seeing steam being lost. And I didn't get into these trades buying because I bought way back here a good amount of shares, and I've been selling. Let me bring it in a little bit closer. I've been selling at the 64 level. Once it hit 64, I sold some here. It dropped down, which I was fine with. I made a really good profit, and then I sold some more at 65. Buying it down in the 40s was amazing. And just the profit, I couldn't resist. Yes, it's paying a good dividend, but I'm getting out of the stock. I'm going to move to something else. There are analysts saying it can easily hit $80. As much as I'd love to see that, I have other things I can put these funds in right now, whether bring it out of stocks and use it for some other purpose or put in a different stock. I'm getting out and sold more at 65 here. Yes, it came down again, just like when it hit 64, almost like another resistance line here, just as it did punching through 64. It came back down. I have more orders to sell at 66 and as well as 68, 69, 70, and they keep going up. If I still have a few shares left over and it drops back down to 40, oh well, that really doesn't bother me. I would like to get out of it at the top, but I don't know where the top is because we're going to be having rate cuts supposedly that we're hearing in September. They don't think it's going to be happening this month, but they think it'll be happening more towards September area. How's that going to affect bank stocks? Well, it could be good and bad. It could be good for them to where they're not giving out loans at such high rates to where if they lose it, they don't get their interest back, but also it's a little bit safer and not as risky in a bad way to where they're not bringing in the money. So you can have a catch-22 there. What do you think is going to be happening? That is why I'm getting out now. I have plenty of other things that I can be doing with the funds here, and buying at $40-something a share and selling at 60-something within 6 months is great. I love it. It's amazing. Got several dividends along the way. Very happy with it. And it's just time to get out of the stock some. Move on to something bigger and better. And going to bring it back out to the 3-year. So yes, I would like to mention also that we are down from the 3-year, but 3 years ago is very different from now. I know I will show charts that go back 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and we can back out 10 years just so we can see what's going on. And yes, we're not even close to this level, but some of these didn't really have the consolidation that strung out this long. I did look at this. We did have a couple ups and downs, but again, this is very different from 2016 area. Yes, we were having elections going on in this area, just as will be later this year, but still, it's just, I don't want a chance of going back down into the 40s and not capitalizing on some real good profit. If it goes up to 80, then I can say I should have held on to it. But also, if it drops down to 40, I would have said I should have sold. I'd rather go up to 80 after I've sold at 60 and wait for it to drop to 40 instead of holding on to it and not making those capital gains. Yes, dividends will still be there, but those capital gains wouldn't be. So that's why I've been selling Citigroup. It's been making me happy, really good capital gains, and just having those dividends to pocket. So that's today's video. I will see y'all in the next video.